56 years. Why did you stay so long?
Couldn't find anything else to do. No, it just became a part of my life. And I just think that God blessed me a whole lot by putting me here, and He probably knew this is where I needed to be.
Who influenced you the most during your early years here?
Oh, A.B. Morris, Guy Scruggs, probably the two most influence on me. Oliver Jackson had some, but primarily Scruggs and Morris, I'd say.
Was there a particular group or team that you thought might have been your best?
Can't remember that. That would really be hard because tennis has evolved over the years, and so for so long the guys that played tennis couldn't do anything else. But as tennis has evolved, some of the best athletes play tennis, and so. But we've had some top individuals. I guess every year we got at least one or two players that could have competed at a lot of places.
Any humorous events you remember with your players?
Oh yeah, a lot. I remember one where we were in Arkansas, at Arkansas State, and Howard Butts was playing. We were in the conference that year with Lamar Tech and Trinity, and that's when Trinity won the national championship. And we didn't really have a shot at anything, but we did have a pretty good draw. And the night before we played, Howard Butts and somebody had learned that if you took matches and put in a little box and flip them, well, one flipped out and burned the inside of his hand. It was his racket hand. But it didn't seem to bother him the next day. But I was kind of perturbed with that.
What are you proudest about your ACU tenure?
Oh, so many things, Dickie, that it's just really hard to single out anything. There are a lot of really things that have stood out, but probably it's relationships with guys and the girls that I've had in class and have met in other circumstances. But it's really been a great place from a kind of standpoint of just the people. And I think that without a doubt, it's the people that's made the experience here so good for me.
What about proudest about your coaching?
Oh, you know, I really, I don't know that I was ever that much of a coach. I knew that you had to be in shape. I knew you had to be dedicated. I didn't know that much about tennis when I first started, but I tried to learn something. But I think the main thing was trying to get the best of the guys out that they could be. For so many years we didn't have scholarships, and so it was pretty hard to demand a whole lot of a guy if he had some books that he needed to be in. So that's, or some other thing where you're making money. But I believe that the biggest challenge was for me, because early on I had so many jobs at the same time. I was intramural director and taught 5 classes and tennis coach and department head all at one time, and so trying to find time to do it.
Anything you want to say?
Well, thanks to all the guys. I think that some of my real memorable experiences, you know, when you spend this much time with 4 or 5 guys, 6, maybe 10 at the most, you get to know them pretty well, and they get to know you pretty well, and they become a part of your life. And God has blessed me with a lot of good guys to work with, and I'm just thankful for all of them. Some I got to be a little closer to than others because of just personality, I guess, and circumstance. But really, it's just the guys that have made it great.